Welcome to After the Checkered Flag here on Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Ralph Sheheen with Jeff Emig and Ricky Carmichael. As we start looking towards the upcoming race in Anaheim, California, we've had 4 races, 4 different winners on 4 different brands of motorcycle. Are you surprised, Ricky, that it took to round number 4 for James Stewart to get a win?
Yeah, absolutely it has. You know, he got made the big switch to JGR Yamaha this year, and to finally get a win at Oakland after 4 rounds into the series was a bit surprising. When I watch him from the weekend, those rides, what he did, don't surprise me because we all know that's what he's capable of doing, is riding that well. I'm just surprised it took him that long to do it. Now I'm interested to see if he can go to Anaheim and do the same thing. I think he can. I think he's going to win another one in a row. Who knows what will happen at San Diego, but I just have that feeling that he might do it, you know?
Yeah, well, I had the exact opposite feeling tonight. I felt that Stewart was just a click off and that Villopoto was going to be the man to beat, but then Reed gets out front, has a pretty solid ride, and once again, I mean, qualifying time's off, heat race is kind of so-so, but in the main events, Tutu Motorsports and Chad Reed, you know, they seem to have stepped it up, and you've worked with Mike Gosler many years. Is that addition of Mike Gosler to the Tutu Motorsports team helping them make decisions as the night goes on? Because it seems like the main event rolls around and Reed is all of a sudden a contender.
Good point.
It definitely doesn't hurt. There's no doubt about it. Gosler is very, very intelligent with bike setup, what the track's going to be like in the main event. Because let's face it, in the main event, that's what your bike needs to be set up for. It doesn't need to be set up for practice or the heat race. But I will say this, the biggest thing that I don't really know where I stand with Villopoto, tonight really kind of slowed my momentum down for him.
Yeah,
after Anaheim and how good he's been riding the last 3 rounds, I don't know, I just felt like he was a dominant guy. Once he works out his little mistakes and gets through the first couple laps, that he's on
he's
on his way.
But look at this.
Totally
That's why I don't know what to think now.
At Anaheim, he was by far the dominant guy, and it just continued from 2011. All of a sudden, the last 3 weeks now, he's been a different guy. He's been fast, but he hasn't been the dominant guy that he was like last year. Now, the big question I've got is, here we are, 4 races, 4 different winners. Who's going to be the first guy to go with 2 wins?
Well, I feel that Villopoto has been the dominant guy, but his starts have set him back. And this is the year where, to me, if you look at the race, you got a 20-lap main event. 50% of the main event is from the first turn or the starting gate to the Nuclear Cowboys hole shot.
Yeah.
That's 50% of the race. Look what Chad Reed did by getting the hole shot, putting himself in a good position. Ryan Dungey, Phoenix, gets a great hole shot, wins the race. Villopoto, hole shot's first race, wins. So it's all about that start. Now, Villopoto has been able to come through the pack. He's been really strong, but tonight, lap 10, he hit the wall, and that was surprising to me because I was like, this guy in the heat race was on fire. He is so driven, but something happened right then. Reed gained confidence. Stewart definitely gained confidence. So is Villopoto going to be able to come back from that? Is he shaking? You know, there's a lot of questions still, and I can't say that there's going to be one rider or the other is going to be the first to win next week in Anaheim.
I think that as Villopoto was coming through the pack, I think Reed started blocking him. I mean, Reed is a great rider, and I think he took a lot of momentum out of Ryan Villopoto, and Ryan probably got tight, is what it seemed to me. I mean, we know he didn't get tired. He's in fantastic shape. And I think that's what happened, and he lost his rhythm, and he started riding Reed's race more than likely because he did have Stewart's number in the heat race.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this edition of After the Checkered Flag. We'll join you with more here on Supercross Live and supercrossonline.com after next weekend's race in Anaheim, California. We hope to see you there with our CBS coverage and, of course, the Supercross lights on speed. For Ricky Carmichael and Jeff Emig, I'm Ralph Sheheen. So long.